Hi, welcome to my another session, and today we are going to discuss about the near field communication, which is an important technique in the upcoming years. That means in the mobile technology, in which it replaces the Bluetooth and as well as the file sharing option. We all know that in order to use Wi-Fi from another person, he needs to switch on the Wi-Fi hotspot. Hence, he needs to share the Wi-Fi password. It becomes quite difficult for the person or the intruders in which they may getting access with the Wi-Fi by hacking the Wi-Fi password. These things are avoided by using this near field communication NFC, in which it uses an RFID. The RFID is a one-way communication device, whereas the near field communication is a two-way communication process, in which it uses an active component and as well as a passive component or a device. The active devices may be the building machine, whereas the passive devices may be the chip enabled ATM card or a credit card, in which it doesn't needs any pairing option and as well as a password sharing between others. The basic principle behind this near field communication is EMI, that is electromagnetic induction. By based on this induction, an induced current will be generated. By this current, the communication process is carried out within a second. At present, all the ATM cards and the credit cards are comes with the NFC enabled cards. These NFC are being used for mainly the security reasons and not to share the password with the third persons or the others. The NFC enabled cards can be used by keeping the two devices with a gap of 5 centimeter. One of the main applications of this NFC enabled cards will be to check in the hotels or to check in a travel places. Hence, the mobile devices can be used as a travel guide. Also, the navigation system can also be enabled or used easily by the NFC enabled devices. This NFC enabled chip can be available in the market with a protection card, which is a protective device or it is a case for that NFC enabled card. These cards are available with a cheap rate in the market. Nowadays, all the smartphones supports the NFC card. These NFC cards in smartphones are manufactured by the Samsung and Lenovo. In order to check whether your mobile phone is having an NFC tag, you have to go with the settings option in the mobile phone and you have to select the more apps. There they will mention the NFC with the name, or else your mobile phone cannot support this NFC tag or card. The NFC tags are available cheaply in the market with 5 tags of amount 150 rupees. It depends on the use. The tag is otherwise called as a storage device or a command option, in which this NFC tag can be used to mute the ringtones in a mobile phone. By this NFC enabled devices, the Wi-Fi password need not to be shared to the other persons, since the NFC card saves all the password for the Wi-Fi, in which the Wi-Fi is shared between others. The contacts in the mobile phone can be shared easily. That means when you are buying a new phone, you need to share, or you need to use, or you need to save the contacts one by one. By using this NFC enabled devices, the contacts can be saved within a seconds by showing the camera end towards this NFC tag. By the use of this NFC enabled devices, we can able to make or reduce or increase the ringtone either to a maximum level or to the zero level. Also, in a mobile phone we can able to control the brightness either to increase or to decrease the brightness. This NFC enabled devices are a rewritable one, that is, it can be reused again by deleting the previous tag that is already saved in that NFC tag. In order to share an YouTube videos or the navigation maps or any of the data transfer, you need to make a request to the other devices, and then the request has to be accessed by them, and an acknowledgement has to be we have to get from them. Then only we can able to share any videos or songs or any navigation maps. By using this NFC enabled devices, within a fraction of seconds the YouTube videos or the navigation maps or the Wi-Fi passwords or the payment in order to make for any purchased things, it makes easier. This NFC enabled devices are new to us, whereas in the European countries they are using or they are accessing with the NFC enabled devices for booking a train ticket or a shopping or even any data transfer or money transaction. They are using this NFC enabled tags. Now we will see how this technology adds to the brand, to the customer goodness. The NFC protocol has two devices, a smartphone and an NF tag. By using this NF tag, it opens URL within a seconds, or it opens a website by using this NFC tag. It may be a YouTube or a Facebook or whatever may be the website. It will be opened within a seconds. At present, we are using a QR code to share the information. Those things are going to be replaced by this NFC tags or cards. By the use of NFC, we can able to make a phone call, or we can able to open a Gmail to say not to send an email. Also, the main application of this NFC card, in order to use an Wi-Fi, it doesn't needs no hotspot. That is a main aspect of this NFC enabled devices. In order to use this NFC, or in order to exchange or in order to share information between two mobile phones or mobile devices, primarily the distance between these two devices will be within 5 centimeters. This NFC card or tag will be placed in the battery or in the phone back cover. It is like a small tag. Now we will discuss the 5 most important aspects of using this NFC card. The first one will be data transfer. In order to make a data transfer, no pairing is needed. The second one will be device pairing. By the process of device pairing, it reduces the Bluetooth usage. By using this Bluetooth, it takes much time. Hence, these things are avoided by using this NFC card. And the mobile payments, the third aspect will be the mobile payment. In order to make a payment by using this NFC card, we can access Google Pay, Samsung Pay, or it may be an Apple Pay. The fourth aspect of this NFC tags will be we can easily make phone calls, we can able to send email. By using this Wi-Fi, the password sharing will be avoided. The fifth aspect of this NFC will be the NFC business cards, in which it uses an ATM or business cards that is accessed easily. Now we will see the small comparison between NFC versus Bluetooth. The NFC pairing is made easier, whereas the Bluetooth, the pairing is little bit harder, whereas the information shared is high in a Bluetooth. Now we will compare RFID versus NFC. The RFID uses a different frequency, that is from low frequency to high frequency, whereas this NFC card has a standard frequency that is 13.56 megahertz. By the comparison between RFID, near field communication, or it may be a Bluetooth, not all the wireless is the same. I hope I have given some of the basic ideas of NFC. If you are having any comments, post in the comment section. Thank you.